And I happen to be Suzanne, but who cares, because he's the guy. All right, here's what we're doing today. We're having a really awesome couple hours with Chef. We're wrapping up a big 5th anniversary event, and now we have a world premiere.
Yes, we do.
How excited are you about this?
First time ever, ladies and gentlemen. I'm extremely excited.
It's really awesome.
It's really cool.
Yeah,
really
so
cool.
you've really done a nice deep pan. You can do a lot, but specifically in this case, it's for frying.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the perfect stovetop frying basket, right? So, I'm going to start cooking because I've got hot oil and I've got to do it. So I've got some funnel cake right here that I'm making. I've got some fried chicken over here that I've just fried. So I'm going to talk about the features of the cookware as I just do some cooking, because you know what? Who doesn't love some fried food here and there? I absolutely love it. So I figure, well, let's just get into it as we cook. So first of all, the basket, you'll see, has this little lip. Do you see that?
That is brilliant.
It literally just sits on the side of the pan. So while you're, you know, dropping food in, you're not dropping it directly into the oil if you don't feel comfortable doing that, which is great because it means that, and look at the capacity here too, by the way, you guys. Giant basket. And then, of course, you can just sort of lower that down and make sure. It also makes it quite safe because if you put it in and that oil starts to go crazy because it's, you know, too cold against too hot, guess what? You just lift the basket up and you stop any problem of it ever going over the top, if you know what I mean.
Smart. So you get the lid. The actual pan itself is 4.5 quarts. That's a really deep pan. I mean, that's great soups. That's making beautiful stews. Obviously, it's built in this design for frying, but you can do so much with a very deep pan like this. Also, you get the mesh fry basket. Of course, that comes with a lid as well, which is really interesting. So you kind of given us a couple of different ways to be able to use this.
Right, because there's, you know, to me, a product that does one thing, well, that just doesn't exist in my world. You know, there's just no, I don't have any time for that. You know, like, and I don't think anyone has the space for it either. So, yes, I'm frying over here. The really cool thing about this is the lid that you can stick on there, and that will, of course, allow you to stop any splatter. Because you know what things frying can be like sometimes. You don't want any of that that splatter. So that's another cool thing. But I'm going to show you ways to use this pan, because it's Durapan, by the way. You're getting the Durapan, of course. So another great thing that we've got over here is a beautiful boil going on. So
perfect.
A shrimp boil. So I've got some corn and some sausage, some andouille sausage and that kind of thing in there. So what I would do is I'd pick all this stuff up and this becomes the base, okay? And then I pop my basket back in here, and again, don't forget, you've got that little feature that you can drop things just on the side. Fill it up with my shrimp. Then I'll drop my shrimp in there. That's going to take a couple of minutes and we're done.
Now that is brilliant. So you get two lids. You get the tempered glass lid. You get the splatter lid included with it. You get the pan and you get the mesh basket. Right now, I have 2,500 available. It's super limited, and we have two colors. We have the black and we have the red, and we're going to say hi to Sharon in Virginia.
Hey, Sharon.
You're on with Chef Curtis Stone. Welcome to HSN.
Hi, Curtis.
How are you, darling?
I'm great. How about you?
Oh, I'm having a great day.
Hello. Welcome.
Isn't she the best?
Well, Sharon, I understand you have several pieces of Chef's cookware.
Well, Suzanne, I actually have to get more because I've given them away as gifts.
Oh, how nice.
And I actually travel with my pan.
You travel with it?
Do you really?
Yeah, I went out of town because I cook all the time. I always cook when I go to my mom's house. And I knew we were going to have this event, and I took my pan because I didn't want to be without my pan. I didn't think I would have the right pan when I got there, so I took it with me. And I left it there.
You know what? I get it. I'm not going to lie. I get it. I do the same thing. It's embarrassing when people say, is that a saucepan in your luggage? But you know what?
TSA goes, really? It's a saucepan?
Yeah, when you used to cooking with your own stuff, it's hard to give it up. I'm not going to lie. I'm with you.
It is. I made some sweet potatoes in it a few days ago in the pan, and non-stick. They're great.
Yeah.
I love them.
Well, you know, it speaks volumes, Sharon, that you actually travel with it, because they really are. I mean, everything the chef talks about, it's true, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. I give them to my daughter. My daughter has a couple that when I ordered them, I ordered like the special when he had the special with the 3 pans. And then I came back and ordered another set, and I've given them away as gifts because I just feel that they're just the best pans ever.
Yeah, that's
And all
awesome.
kinds of pans. I've given everything else away. This is the only thing I cook in now.
Well, and I'll tell you what, too, if you're really looking for a big, big set, we have a huge, gorgeous one coming up, lowest price ever. You'll still see that next hour, actually.
That's like that was a little secret of mine. It was like a little goodbye gift. Happy anniversary. It's the last 30 minutes of this airing, so stick around.
It's really big.
And just wait, because there's something really cool coming up.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Well,
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. Thanks for calling us. I mean, come on, think about it. If you travel with your pans, you know you got to love them. They've got to be extra special, too. I mean, you know, really, if you love a pan so much, and it's funny because, Chef, have you ever gone into another situation where you had to use, let's say you're doing a big event for somebody, or maybe you're doing some private, a big, fancy event, and you go in and go, oh my gosh, their pans are awful.
Oh, no, it happens. It happens regularly. I'm not going to lie.
You got these gazillion-dollar houses, and they have the worst pans on the face of the earth.
And you're like, how on earth do you cope with this? No, you know what? The cookware, in my humble opinion, and I know I sell cookware, so it sounds like I'm totally trying to talk you into something. If you think about what you invest in ingredients, steaks, lobster, fish, fruit and vegetables, cream, milk, all this stuff's expensive. And then if you don't have the right cookware, you have a real good chance of messing all that up. You know, so I think truly, like, for what you're paying for some good quality cookware, it's a bargain. You know, and it really does change the way you can cook. So that's my humble opinion.
And this is brand new, $20 off tonight, 5 flex pays. By the way, all the flex ends at midnight tonight. That's not even going to be an option once Chef wraps up his show. So if you want to take advantage of it, that's any major credit card. We even accept PayPal. And you will pay it off over 5 months, but we ship it right away. We're going to say hi to Audrey joining us from Connecticut. You're on with Chef Curtis Stone. Welcome, Audrey.
How you doing?
Hi, Curtis.
How are you, sweetheart?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Oh, really good. We're just having so much fun tonight. It's been just an amazing day. We really have had so much fun.
Yes. Well, first of all, Curtis, I just want to say happy anniversary.
Thank you so much. You don't know how much that means to me.
We did buy the pans back in July. In fact, my husband said happy anniversary because our anniversary was 4th of July.
Oh, is that right? Oh, how cool. How cool.
And, so we bought the pans, and I had already had one pan already. The large pan that you can steam your vegetables in. It's a beautiful pan. You could even put it on the table. It's so beautiful.
I know the one you're talking about.
What I appreciate is that you can use metal in the pans.
Right. The utensils, metal utensils.
And really, you know, what I appreciate also is, especially when I make the mashed potatoes, you can mash the potatoes right in the pan and you don't have to worry about damaging them.
Isn't that great? I mean, there's all these little things that come up later on that you sort of think, oh, yeah, we can do that too. Oh, yeah, because we're doing it like that, we can do it like this. And, you know, like you said, those little touches, like being able to mash your potatoes in the actual same pan that you cook them in, it's a dream. It really is. It's so simple.
Yeah. Well, we really appreciate you, and we've been watching you for years. Since you were on Take Home Chef.
Oh, that was so much fun. Audrey, I don't know what I did to deserve that, but coming to America.
We got rid of all of our other pans.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, Audrey, thank you.
And you know what else is nice? They're not that heavy.
That's right. No, it's a really good point. In fact, you can literally hold one off your pinky. Here, this is the fryer, which is a bit heavier than some of them, but same construction, same stainless steel plate, same aluminum, and watch this. You can still hang it off your pinky, you know, so they're not too heavy. They're also not too light, you know, they've got the right amount of weight in there and the right amount of strength. But Audrey, thank you, my love. Happy anniversary. Thank you for calling in.
Thanks, Audrey. All right, here's an update. Almost 500 of these have been ordered. It is the world premiere. It's really deep, and that's really unique because it can hold a lot. And by the way, because of the depth you did, you don't have to have as much oil, which is great.
Right.
If you've got a big stock pot and you're trying to fry in it, or if you've got a shallow skillet, that's a hot mess. Literally, it's a hot mess, right?
I totally agree.
I love the depth on this. You get 2 lids, the tempered glass lid, and you get the splatter lid. By the way, I got to show you before these sell out. He did specific utensils for these. I love this. You have 2 in the collection. It's a skimmer, and you've got the tongs available. So ask about that. Again, those are on 5 Flex, like everything else. In this case, if you want to get the silhouette, it's $9.99 on FlexPay. And again, very limited amount. The black, we're down to about 800 left. And then, of course, we've got the red as well. well as an option. But probably before our 2 hours are done tonight, these are going to be completely gone.
Now, I just want to say one thing. We're calling this a fryer basket, but that's the last thing you should think of it as. Because, yes, it's the perfect basket to fry. And you can see we're frying literally everything there is to fry. But let me tell you something about restaurants. We have things called chauffants. That's the French word, right? It's a large pan that has a basket in it. What do we do with that basket? We blanch vegetables. We blanch pasta. We use it for absolutely everything. So just because you're going to have this incredible pot to actually fry in doesn't mean that's the only use for it. There's so many uses for it. And if we had a 40-minute demonstration right now, I could show you some of them, but not all of them, that's for sure. But, you know, just to give you an example, I've blanched these tortellinis over here, and then I've got a red sauce, and I'm just going to go ahead and spoon these out, and you'll see straight away what a gorgeous way it is to cook. So, you know, if you're looking for one more pan, if you're thinking something, I need one more saucepan, or, you know, even something to make stock in, or a great pasta pan, well, guess what? If you think that way, then you get the fryer for free, which is really cool.
And I love this too. And again, 2 colors. The black is almost completely sold out. Just stay right there. We're going to wrap this one up because we have a lot to get to before we let Chef get out of here.
Do.
World premiere of a brand new silhouette.